Hello? Am I here? Are you here? Are we here? This says it's live. Waiting, it says. Why am I in the waiting? Ay, ay, ay. Hmm. Start record to see mode settings. Come on. Connect streaming software to start preview. Wait, are we here? Are we actually live? Hello? Ah. Please, if people are here and can hear me, say something. Oh goodness gracious. What a journey is to stream. All right. Be there or square or whatever the saying is. We are gonna be starting. Huzzah. Today we draw the number one piece of shit of Hollow Knight, which is Zote. Alright, let's start with this line art of this beautiful bastard. I was like, oh, maybe I shouldn't curse in the first minute of the stream, but we're not monetized anyway, so it's fine. Nobody cares. Oh my god, it's so gloomy today. And also I didn't really sleep much last night, so I'm fighting for my life. Not only on the topic of Inktober and being on top of the prompts that I myself have listed, but also I'm fighting to keep my freaking eyes open. Can you believe it? To be fair, I don't really need a good night's sleep to, like, even with a good night's sleep. Ah! Yay! High five for internet issues. Just the two muscular hands high-fiving each other. But yeah, it doesn't matter if I got a good night's sleep or not. I probably am still sleep deprived, regardless of the quality of my sleep. Lisa, have you played Hollow Knight? Wait, should I call you that or should I call... Would you prefer the nickname? There it's on screen. By the way, let me know if the music is too loud or if I'm not loud enough. That's how do you say this? That's probably the same outcome though. Uh, Lirksa, Lirska, Lirska. Okay, Lirska. Cool, 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 cool. Okay, so for this one, actually, I'm gonna redo this because I want to give it some. So the secret of being good at drawings is to give everything thickness, even if it's just a teeny itty bitty. It really makes it feel like they're occupying 3D space. So I'm gonna give this like wooden sword a little bit of thickness, even though there is music. Can hear the music can hear the music fading a little bit in the background. Yes, maybe a little bit higher music volume, and I can just lower the volume for myself so that I can think. I keep getting this error that is like, and I keep forgetting to checking it. Please use a keyframe frequency of 4 seconds or less. Currently, keyframes are not being set. Let me know if it's better. The music, I mean. Yeah, better? Good, good, good. Thank you. Thank you for telling me. Good, good, good. But yeah. How's your day? What are you up to? Sounds Minecrafty? Ugh. That's probably because of the keyframes. I don't know how to solve this. I solved some bugs from yesterday's streams. Because there were like I had 2 stream bots in the comments because I accidentally enabled both Streamlabs and Stream Elements to moderate my chat, and that was insane. But I think I'm slowly but steadily addressing all this stuff, and I think by the end of the month, maybe we're gonna have a steady stream. I am actually doing my own Inktober. You can find it actually on my Instagram page. Because of Silk Song being released, I've been wanting to kind of sharing what are my favorite characters and least favorite characters from Hollow Knight and Silk Song. And so I made a list that is kind of like pick and choose what you feel like drawing on the day. But definitely, like, I had a whole slide. I had a slide that was like, "Do not burn yourself out," because I do feel like Inktober nowadays is more of a social media challenge than an art challenge, and people tend to get out of it very burnt out, and I do not want. I think it's really counterproductive. But today I am drawing my least favorite character of Hollow Knight, which is this guy named Zote. He is tiny, and but his ego is mighty. Yeah, because in Inktober there is the premise was draw something every day and publish it, but it's social media, so you always want to, bring your best foot forward, present yourself at the best you can. And because social media is built to compare and judge, I guess, and flaunt, obviously people are gonna feel burnt out, or like think they're not gonna be good enough to someone else's standard. So I truly think that kind of like I don't know if it makes sense, but when some celebrities in the past years have started faking going to Coachella, and the engagement that they got was insane, or they go to Coachella only for the engagement that they receive for in their posts. So I was like, you know what, like, for this to be an art challenge, it's like in my opinion, there are two roads that one can take. Either it's I'm gonna make something small every day, and you're cool with some of those things that you make are not gonna be winners. They're not gonna turn out well, or I don't know, you're comfortable changing the challenge how it fits best for you, which I think it's great. Or, in my opinion, it's the best. Do a full-on pre-production month in September. I prepared the list. I prepared a few sketches for these characters. And I've been completely transparent. I am not pretending that I am making this whole illustration sketch to render in one day. Also, I can line and render, not sketch, because that takes a lot of mental power. Just because I don't have a full-time corporate job right now. Because if I had a full-time corporate job, this was not gonna happen. In the past, for example, for Mermaid, I have very well decided, you know what, I am gonna do 4, max 5 illustration during a month, because it takes a week to really think through and draw and find the energy to really focus on a piece in a way that you're happy with it. At least that's my case. Obviously, there are people that are better craftsmen, or have put more time into this, or they prioritize it better, or better for them, that are really good at these kind of challenges, and hats off to them. But for me, it really doesn't work, and it just makes me feel shitty and burned out. I also kind of feel bad already, because one of the prompts that I put in my own list was to illustrate some of the iconic benches that are in the game, because benches in Hollow Knight and Silksong are where you effectively rest and recover HP. And I think that's a really good way to like illustrating them is a really good way to pay homage to the environment and the beautiful art of the backgrounds of the games. But also it's a lot of effort and it's very intimidating. And I don't know if I'm gonna do that. I think I saw that you said that you're traveling, chilling in at the airport. Oh, I'm so happy you chose to. That makes me so happy that you chose to hang out with me. That's really sweet. Make sure not to lose the airplane. Get your gate. If you feel like sharing, let me know where you're going. But yeah, this character, oof, he's effectively the worst. You find him. I hope I'm not spoiling this for you. It's not really a spoiler. It has been out for a while. But this character is very abrasive and is so full of himself. And you keep having to save his ass all around the map. And he never thanks you. And then he steals the affection of one of the most sweetest characters in the game. That was too much. That was truly that crossed the line. Fucking Zote. But I have to say, he has... Well, yeah, he has character for days. So I'll give him that. But he is still a piece of shit. So, we're honoring him today. By the way, let me know if you still hear me. You're probably just finding your gate and stuff, but I kind of, because I keep seeing this error of the keyframe frequency, I'm wondering like if I'm coming through at all. I hope I am, but yeah, we don't know. I was quickly looking at the issue, and it seems like I would have to restore the stream. Suppose I could just turn on the OCT. So I think I'll have to adjust it next stream, which will be next stream would be on Monday. I'm actually very excited because I think I'm going to use the weekend to sketch a couple more of the prompts so that during the week I can just go ahead and line them and render them during stream, which is a bit less of a think heavy task. That's very lopsided. I don't like that. Yeah. Let's give him the other cheek. There we go, that's better. Man, the liquify tool is fantastic. I remember not knowing what the fuck this was for when I used to use Photoshop. Cause it would just be super laggy. You didn't know why people would want to distort their pictures like that. And now I know. It's the friend we don't deserve. That's so much better. All hail the liquify tool. Alright, what are we gonna be on? Let's try making the eyes. A bit more like this. Edit. Yeah. Kind of like a boat. Right? Or am I just seeing things? It's kind of like a boat. This is the sea. I don't know why I have Britney Spears in my head now. Welcome to ADHD Brain. Look at him. I feel like I need to be. Yeah, I can. Oh, that's good. That's good to know. Copy paste. We delete that. And oh, I need to delete this. Clear. But yeah, I can hear you on the headset, just chatting on, off, to do stuff. No, of course. Don't, yeah, exactly. Don't lose don't lose your airplane. Don't use your flight. Gonna take a soda and then head for the gate in like 20 minutes. Yeah. Fair. Take your time, no problem. Just I've decided this year not to travel anywhere because it's just so stressful for me. I had some really bad experiences actually the past few times that I traveled, but I'm not gonna bring them forth in the universe as you are traveling today, and I don't want to channel those on you. I don't think that would be nice. It's so funny when I'm like, wait, I can just turn down the opacity so I can actually see where I'm supposed to put these and what size they need to be. I love remembering functions of the program that I use daily. Mm, mm, mm. Oh, by the way, you said like you wanted to draw uh with I forgot to reply to what you wanted to say. To what you said, which was you want to draw an Atom Street. I'm gonna draw it at the plane. Left arm challenge. Yes, I always think like if I for whatever reason lost the ability to draw with my right arm, I would absolutely try and draw with my left arm. It will take, I think, some time to get the dexterity that I have with the right arm on the left arm. Oh, nice. Big W with the comfy chair. Sorry for that. I really shouldn't say big W. That really, oof. That was out of my age range, I think. But yeah, definitely would do the same, cause you just gotta draw. You can't like if you keep it in, it hurts. It's not nice. Us artists can be stopped. We will find a way. But yes, it's so lovely when you find a really good spot at the airport where you're like, this is my spot now. You will not um you will not take my spot. This is where I hunker down. This is so comfy. Do not dare take my spot. Yeah. Big W is win. It's just I'm almost 30 and I don't think I should be using this kind of vocabulary, as it makes me feel like, hello fellow kids, like oh, lounge. Oh, I see you're traveling in style. Well, to be fair, you already paid for the food and drinks, no? For me, I am okay to camp out in the non-lounge, but recently I've been like, I really need to have a comfortable seat on the plane. So I would, how do you say it? I would not price out. I will splurge a bit on getting a nice seat. The only thing I ask is being at the window side. Points to use. Ah, nice. Get it, girl. Come on. There we go. I think. Yes. But yeah, I've been very averse to traveling at the moment. I will come back to it in time. But I'm really, really cozy at home at the moment. Also, in Norway, we don't really have different types of seats on the plane. I don't know what ain't the us here. Sorry, you lost me there. But you don't have any type of seats. Like you don't have like corridor, or like row or window seat. I know that now there are like more legroom stuff, or there is this whole bullshit of you can board earlier than than everybody else, or which I'm like, for what happened, like, for example, I was coming back to the UK, and instead of landing in London, we landed in Manchester, which is a bit farther than London, because there was very heavy winds, and we couldn't land. Oh, nice. That's nice. That's not barbaric and capitalistically taking advantage of people's needs. I love that. Oh no, I need to sneeze. Hold on, let me mute myself. So don't sneeze in your ear. Oh, it flew away. Ah! Get it. So yeah, because there was these heavy winds, we landed in Manchester, and it was it Manchester? I think it was Manchester, and it was already like in the evening. It wasn't super late, but it was in the evening, and because of the heavy winds, all the train tracks started getting flooded. So there were no trains to get me back home. So after the so many cancelled train, I decided to just call an Uber and pay effectively £100 to get me home. It was kind of insane, because I was coming back from the Netherlands after being there for 2 months, and I had really heavy luggage and backpack. I had 2 heavy luggages and 1 heavy backpack. And I was trying to go from train to train to make my way back to the south. And yeah, I'm good. I'm good for now. I'm not afraid of traveling. It's just very stressful. No, what do you mean you're flying into a storm? What do you mean? Don't make me worry for you. No, I'm sure everything is fine, and like pilots are very competent, but it's actually, I think, the safest way to travel. What's it called? Airplanes, I believe. I think statistically. But yeah, I've had like delays. I had my luggage be missing, or like getting delayed on a different airplane. Oh, fabulous. So maybe, I hope not, obviously, but maybe the worst that can happen is that the flight is gonna be delayed for safety. Like, they don't kid around with that stuff. But, yeah, no, exactly. So let me hydrate. I would recommend you do the same. All right. Yeah. Personally, I travel with all my tech stuff. So if I bring computer or iPad, they're always on me in my backpack. I don't put them in the luggage because I don't want to lose those. To be fair, that doesn't stop me from losing them. Another traveling, not horror story, but like thing that happened to me. I lost my previous iPad in Heathrow Airport. To be fair, I didn't lose it. I forgot it because I lost my flight for bullshit reasons. I was going to Finland to visit a friend, and I was so shook and anxious that where my partner Steven had to book me from he just had dropped me off, so he had to pull over and book me a new flight for the same day to go visit my friend that I hadn't seen in years, because I was so anxious and mortified and all of that stuff. So all of that was solved, and then I go relax at a bench. I draw a little bit. I put my iPad and my jacket on top of each other. On the seat next to me, I put an alarm so that I don't fall asleep or forget that I need to get to the gate at a certain hour. And when the alarm rings, I take my jacket and I go to my gate. And for 3 days, I didn't know if I was gonna find my iPad again. I signaled to the airport that I missed the iPad, but it's a big ass airport. I was so sure that I was gonna lose everything. For 3 days while I was in Finland, I couldn't sleep because I had just started like a project that I thought was gonna be an illustrated book. Now that idea is still back in the backlog, but I was really, really scared. All my drawings, all of my time lapses, all my files. So it was really, I enjoyed my time with my friends, but I really couldn't sleep. And I kept checking every night the Lost and Found website of Heathrow, and nothing was showing up. Then finally I come back. I swear to God, to find this Lost and Found office, it was kind of like trying to go through the changing stairs in Harry Potter's Hogwarts castle. It was really, really fucking hard to find. Finally, both Steven and I managed to meet at this office, and I asked for my iPad, and lo and behold, this saint of a woman turns the corner with my iPad in her arms. And I swear it was like... I heard trumpets from the heavenly gates. The only thing that was lost was the Apple Pencil. Which is fine. And at that point, actually, I decided to upgrade to a different iPad. But that's a different story. But yeah, it was, again, very stressful. I'm futzing around with this line for like... I've been futzing around for 3 minutes. Come on. Hold on, let me check out how I did. This one. Yeah. Import. There we go. Okay. But yeah, it was a miracle. It truly was a miracle. Oh, yeah, and then when I I was so delirious and sleep deprived. When I was about to reach home, Stephen, like the gentleman and fantastic partner that he is, he came to pick me up at the airport. We went in the car, everything was fine. I put my glasses like on my shirt, folded on my shirt. Um, and as I take my seatbelt off, because we were almost home, to put my shoes back on, because I removed my shoes when we were in the car, my glasses fly out the fucking window of the car. And I couldn't even be mad. I just started laughing maniacally. I swear we were 2 meters from home. Adventure. But yeah, yeah. I'm good for a hot minute. Big stretch. There we go. Gotta make this cape spiky because it's tattered and ruined. It's kind of difficult to do with this thick of a border, but I gotta stay consistent. Yeah, I know, right? That was kind of insane. Good job. If you need to go, that's absolutely fine, by the way. I don't know how entertaining it is to hear traveling horror stories while you're trying to to have a safe and nice travel. I'm sorry. Oh, goodness. Nope. And voila. Also, it's been a while, I guess, since I traveled for leisure. And of course, like, it's always nice to go visit friends and family, but it's not the same as, oh, I want to visit this one place, and so I am gonna go and visit it. Also, it kind of helps and not at the same time, the fact that I'm getting more aware of what stresses me out. So I know to avoid it. I don't have to pretend anymore that everything is fine. Huzzah, how liberating. It really takes like time to relearn to say, actually, that's not for me. might want to shorten this one. There we go. It's fun listening. Some parts make me laugh and some more. Oh, good entertainment. Yay. But yeah, I mean, nothing ever bad has happened to me while traveling, like actually bad. Everything got sorted. Sorted. Sorry. It's just important to keep a level head in the moment. And if you can't, to have somebody that can be that for you. But yeah, I really hope that I get back into traveling. My family would be a lot happier if I got back into traveling. Um, but yeah, just a little burnt out, I guess. But it definitely makes for a funny story. And hold on, I had two thoughts at the same time. Did I use this smaller one for this? No, that's fine. Mamma mia, go visit your fam, Rolf. They can also come here. I visited my family a lot, okay? I did. My mom would disagree. But you're getting close to a bit of a sore spot, so be careful. What was I about to say? I forgot again. Hold on, I need to focus. Don't call me out like that. That's rude. On my stream? Do you know how much it cost? We're all having good fun. It's all good. It's all good. But again, like, I'm just a little burnt out. And I need my space. And I like my space. Also, they're scattered throughout Europe, so it's not that easy. It's nice to see my little bots working. Your bot keeps telling me to subscribe. Bro, I'm freaking subscribed. Yeah, it's not, it has a timer. It has a timer every so many texts, every so many messages. It it has it says something that's like a message that I told him to say. So my bad. I might want to up the number of messages, because like 5 years between each time I see some of them roll. Yeah. Yes, indeed. That is true. I don't know. It's a bit of a joke. Yeah. That's fine. But again, like I was telling you yesterday, the freaking Streamlabs and Stream Elements were fighting and canceling each other's comments, which was kind of hilarious. There was a truly like a robot fight in my comments. In my chat, sorry. Alright, safe travels! You'll do, bye! Enjoy drawing! Have fun! Ha ha ha. Oof. Oh, that's the wrong layer. And this. You think you're fun? Yeah, you do. If you can let me know when you arrive so I know you're safe. Because you're flying in a fucking storm. Dude. Freaking storm. Jesus. I may need to actually do this so I can actually see what's going on. Imagine being able to see. I need to get myself some new glasses, guys. Not only because the previous pair I had was flattened by cars, but because the pair after that has disappeared from my life. It poofed, I swear. Just one day it was on my face, and the other it was not. It was just gone. But since at the moment I'm working for $3.99 on my own business, I think that I can wait. Unless you buy my stickers. Then I don't have to wait. Let's just go get it. I miss them so much. My glasses, they were beautiful. There were transitions, so they were like those glasses that change color with, they become sunglasses with the sun. Oh, life changer, I swear to God. Because I would always forget to bring sunglasses with me. So once I finally accepted that, I was able to say, you know what? I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna get myself some color changing sunglasses. It was the best decision I made. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. I don't like that. I don't like how I'm making these knots. I might actually leave them open and then make them later. All right. There we go. Big stretch. Okay. Almost. I remember when I was little, and to be fair, also nowadays, when I go visit my grandma in the countryside, there is the wooden ceiling of the house, and wherever there are like these wooden knots, I would always just stare at them and imagine faces from the different shapes that they have. It was always really fun. You know, when you're trying to sleep or you're having, what would you call this, siesta? We call riposino, just afternoon nap after what's it called? Not afternoon, but like post sun beach lunch. We would all go rest for a bit. And if I got bored, that's what I would do. I mean, there were like I could read like all of the. Actually, my grandma is a huge comic book reader, or was. She has a huge comic book collection of. I think it is Marvel. Damn, is my grandma a nerd? I never thought about it like that. Maybe my grandma is a nerd. I mean, I think she is. I think she, like, all the books in that house she did read. But I don't know that she, like, she doesn't exclusively read that. And I don't think she keeps the information of which superhero does what in mind, like, at all times. So I don't, la, 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 la. I guess I wouldn't call her a nerd. She's definitely very cultured. I was thinking of calling my grandparents today, but time kind of got away from me. And I had to stream. I wanted to stream. This is very much something I want to do. So, I guess later, if I have a moment, or tomorrow, since it's the weekend. It's gonna be maybe a little easier to reach them and check in on them. me get the Hollow Knight, because he has effectively very similar colors. That's the line art. And remove the highlights. And the other highlights. There we go. This eggshell color. Nope. Come on. There we go. Oh, what is that? Oh. There we go. Invert and fill. And now we have our base on which we can start building on the colors. But I do need a quick break, so I'm just gonna pop on my little sign that says quick break. This is where I would put the sign if I had it. Image. So where is it? Sure. And where is it? This happened yesterday, the same for the same thing, but because it was the vertical stream. It's different? I don't get it. Well, I do get it, but it's kind of vexing. But it's fine. There it is. Quick break. Alright, it'll be like 5 minutes. I'll be right back. See you soon. Hello, welcome back. I need to put my avatar back in and remove the quick break. There you go. I want to see if I can enable the vertical stream or if I'm gonna crash OBS again. Hmm. I wonder. I wonder. Let me see. Cause since it's just, let me see. Cause since it's just me and you, I say as I stare into the ever expanded void of the internet.